The orca's story begins not in the ocean, but on land, in a world vastly different from the one we know today. Over 50 million years ago, small hoofed mammals wandered the lush ancient shores, searching for food and shelter along the water's edge. These unassuming creatures, ancestors of today's whales and dolphins, were perfectly adapted to life on land, yet the call of the water would soon change their destiny forever. Driven by the relentless pressures of survival, competition, climate shifts, and the lure of new food sources, these early mammals began to spend more time in the water. Over countless generations, their bodies transformed, sturdy legs evolved into powerful flippers, nostrils migrated to the tops of their heads to become blowholes, and their forms grew sleek and streamlined, perfectly suited for life beneath the waves. This remarkable transformation gave rise to the cetaceans, a diverse group that includes whales, dolphins, and porpoises. These animals would come to dominate the world's oceans, filling ecological roles once unimaginable for their land-dwelling ancestors. Fossils like Pakicetus and Ambulocetus reveal the fascinating steps in this journey, showing creatures that could both walk on land and swim in water. These transitional species bridged the gap between two worlds, paving the way for the fully aquatic giants that would follow. Among these descendants, one lineage would stand out, the ancestors of the orca. Over millions of years, they developed extraordinary intelligence, impressive size, and a unique ability to cooperate in complex social groups. These traits would set them apart, making them the ocean's most formidable predators. Fossil evidence and genetic studies reveal that orca ancestors spread far and wide, adapting to every ocean environment. From the icy Arctic and Antarctic waters to temperate and tropical seas, their adaptability allowed them to thrive across the globe wherever opportunity called. This remarkable flexibility made orcas true citizens of the sea. With no natural predators, they rose to the very top of the marine food chain, commanding respect and awe wherever they roam. Today's orca is the living result of this epic evolutionary journey, a testament to nature's power to adapt, innovate, and endure. Every leap, every hunt, every social interaction is a reflection of millions of years of change and survival. When we witness an orca in the wild, we are not just seeing a magnificent animal, we are looking at the culmination of an ancient story, a perfect ocean predator shaped by the relentless march of evolution. The name killer whale evokes fear, but it's rooted in awe, not aggression toward humans. Ancient sailors, witnessing orcas hunting large prey, called them asesina de balenas, whale killers. Over time, translation flipped the phrase, shifting focus from their prey to the animal itself. This misinterpretation fueled myths of orcas as vicious monsters, reinforced by their striking appearance and size. For centuries, they were seen as threats, and even hunted as competitors for fish. Yet, orcas have virtually never harmed humans in the wild. Today, scientists prefer orca, moving beyond old prejudices to recognize their true nature. Orcas are intelligent, social predators, vital to the marine ecosystem, not mindless killers. Their name tells a story of misunderstanding, but their reality is far more fascinating. Orca society is built on family. Pods led by wise matriarchs, whose leadership shapes every aspect of life in the ocean. These family bonds are incredibly strong, lasting not just for years but for an entire lifetime. Sons remain by their mother's sides for life, forming a unique connection rarely seen in the animal kingdom. Daughters too stay within the pod, raising their own calves among aunts, siblings, and grandmothers, weaving a matriarchal lineage that stretches back generations. The matriarch is the living memory of the pod, holding generations of knowledge. She knows the best hunting grounds, the safest migration routes, and the secrets to survival in a vast and ever-changing ocean. This wisdom is not simply instinctive, it is learned through years of careful observation, imitation, and guidance from elders. Young orcas watch and mimic adults, mastering complex hunting techniques and social behaviors passed down through generations. Communication is the glue that cements these relationships. Each pod has its own unique dialect, a set of calls and whistles that only its members understand. Calves learn these vocalizations from birth, using them to coordinate hunts, share discoveries, and maintain their pod's identity in the vast ocean. Scientists can even identify pods by their calls alone. Cooperation is at the heart of orca life. Members share food, work together to protect calves from danger, and care for the sick or elderly, ensuring that no one is left behind. Their society is defined by a remarkable capacity for learning, empathy, and teamwork, qualities that echo our own human families. These lifelong bonds and intricate social structures rival the complexity of any society on Earth, animal or human. Orcas are not just powerful hunters, they are devoted family members, living within a sophisticated, caring community that values every individual. Their lives are a testament to the enduring strength of family in the wild, where cooperation and connection mean survival. In the vastness of the ocean, family is not just important, it is everything. Orcas are apex predators not just by strength, but by intelligence and teamwork. Their hunting techniques are learned and passed down, unique to each pod and environment. In Antarctica, orcas use wave washing, creating waves to knock seals off ice floes. Off Argentina, some intentionally strand themselves to catch sea lion pups, a risky skill taught over years. Elsewhere, they herd fish into bait balls or flip sharks to induce paralysis. Each strategy is a product of culture, not just instinct. Young orcas learn by watching and practicing with elders. These tactics showcase their adaptability and problem-solving. Orcas are not just hunters, they are strategists, engineers, and teachers of the sea. Orcas stand apart for their remarkable intelligence, rich culture, and profound emotional depth. These apex predators are not just powerful hunters, but also complex social beings whose lives are woven together by intricate relationships and traditions. Their brains are among the largest and most complex in the animal kingdom, supporting advanced problem-solving, self-awareness, and even the ability to recognize themselves in mirrors. Orcas have demonstrated the capacity to learn new skills, adapt to changing environments, and communicate in sophisticated ways. Different orca ecotypes have distinct diets, social structures, and dialects, even when sharing the same waters. Each group has its own unique calls, hunting techniques, and social customs, passed down through generations. Resident orcas eat fish and live in stable matrilineal pods, forming lifelong bonds with family members. Transients, on the other hand, hunt marine mammals and travel in smaller, more fluid groups, adapting their strategies to the prey and environment. These differences are learned behaviors, not genetic traits, and are carefully taught to the young by older pod members. Knowledge is shared through observation, imitation, and active teaching, creating a living culture that evolves over time. Orcas display a wide range of emotions: joy, grief, empathy, and even playfulness, qualities that are rare and extraordinary in the animal kingdom. Their emotional lives are as complex as their social ones. Mothers have been seen mourning lost calves for days, carrying them gently, while pods engage in playful activities and demonstrate remarkable cooperation during hunts. Their societies are built on rules, traditions, and deep family ties, with elders guiding the group and ensuring the survival of their culture. Unlike instinct-driven predators, orcas make conscious choices based on knowledge, experience, and social context, often changing their strategies to suit the situation. Orcas represent a unique evolutionary peak, where intelligence, adaptability, and social bonds, not just strength, rule the ocean. Their story is a testament to the power of learning, connection, and culture in the wild. Orcas have long held a powerful place in human imagination, inspiring awe and myth across cultures. Indigenous peoples of the Pacific Northwest revered orcas as ocean chiefs and guardians, believing them to be reincarnated souls of great leaders. Harming an orca was unthinkable. These animals were seen as kin, symbols of strength and family. In contrast, European folklore painted orcas as monstrous predators, feared by sailors, and described as sea demons. These divergent myths reflect how culture shapes our view of nature's most formidable creatures. Whether seen as protectors or monsters, orcas have always commanded respect and fascination. Ancient stories reveal a deep recognition of their power and intelligence. The orca's legacy in human lore continues to influence our relationship with them today. For centuries, orcas were feared and persecuted, seen as threats to fisheries and even targeted for culling. This changed in the mid-20th century, when live orcas in marine parks revealed their intelligence and playfulness to the public. Captivity sparked fascination and empathy, shifting perceptions from monster to marvel. Scientific research soon followed, uncovering their complex societies, unique dialects, and family bonds. Fact replaced fear, and orcas became icons of ocean conservation. Public affection led to legal protections and a new era of stewardship. The transformation from villain to beloved symbol is a testament to our capacity for change. Today, orcas inspire us to protect the wild majesty of the seas. Despite their dominance, orcas now face grave threats, all linked to human activity. Chemical pollutants like PCBs and DDT accumulate in their bodies, causing immune suppression, reproductive failure, and poisoning calves from birth. Food scarcity is another crisis. Specialist populations like the southern residents depend on dwindling Chinook salmon. Malnutrition weakens them, making survival and reproduction harder. Noise pollution from ships and industry disrupts their communication and navigation, sometimes driving them from vital habitats. Even the vast ocean is no refuge from human impact. These threats combine, putting entire populations at risk. The orca's fate is now tied to our choices. Protecting them means confronting the consequences of our actions. The orca's future depends on our commitment to conservation. Laws like the Marine Mammal Protection Act and endangered species listings offer crucial safeguards. Efforts focus on reducing pollution, restoring prey populations, and creating marine protected areas. Scientific research guides these strategies, using technology to monitor health and adapt to changing conditions. Orcas are indicators of ocean health. Their survival reflects the state of the entire ecosystem. Protecting orcas means protecting the ocean itself. They are not just icons of wild beauty, but guardians of the deep. Ensuring their survival is a promise we must keep for future generations.